I have mixed feelings right now. Like right now, I have some mixed feelings on what's going on. Happy and sad. Like I'm a hot mess right now. Because I'm leaving something that I love doing. That helped me so much as a dancer to move on to something else that's still gonna be amazing and fun. It's just gonna I have mixed feelings. So anyways, what happened was lately Abby's been talking a little bit more on her Instagram stories about fall classes and stuff, and we didn't know if they were doing Worldwide again or not, and Worldwide has been pretty much, other than the Sunday class and the Friday class, it's been done for almost 2 weeks now. Well, no, actually not 2 weeks. I would say, wow, it has been 2 weeks. They ended up not doing a Sunday class this week. They did a Friday class, I think. Not sure about the Sunday one. I don't think they did. We got an email for Friday. And we got one for Friday, pretty much, and that's it. We don't know about Sunday, but we weren't even expecting to get an email for Friday because we weren't supposed to, but I guess we ended up getting one. And I guess it's a scholarship one, and I'm so thankful for that. But Abby has talked a lot about, the fall classes, and she hasn't mentioned Zoom. Now, last week, though, a while ago, we had boot camp, and kind of what happened was when Worldwide ended, and there was around a week, there were 5 days in a break, no classes. Then boot camp happened, and I didn't know what was gonna happen after boot camp. And then she talked about scholarships at boot camp, and to do my thing that I'm confused on though is she kind of told everyone that she kind of told a couple kids that they got 1 year scholarships from boot camp and that they could use in person or on Zoom. But she hasn't mentioned Zoom. So I think what's happening is I think that only those kids are getting Zoom stuff. And so that's interesting. But today Abby posted on her Instagram story. And she posted on her Instagram story the fall class schedule, and it was the days that we usually do it, which is Monday and Thursday, Wednesday, or I don't even know. It's just a couple days, and that's great. But she didn't mention anything about Zoom, so I think Worldwide is done. At this point, I don't know 100%. I don't 100% know, but I went ahead and told my parents I think it's done. Because I feel and the reason I say this is because with the last Worldwide, well, the Worldwide before the last one, I don't know about, but the last Worldwide, she immediately posted something within a week. I feel a week, not even a full week went by, and then she posted a thing and with a swipe up link so we could register for the summer worldwide. And this time it's been almost 2 weeks and she hasn't. So I get a feeling it's done. Tomorrow I am gonna going to like organize, like I'm gonna go through my dance stuff. I have mixed feelings. And what I mean by go through it is like I figure out like what sort of stuff I'm missing, like what sort of things like shoes and stuff that I will probably need as a dancer. I know right now from what I can think of, there's only 2 that I know, which is like jazz shoes and tap shoes. But I've been wearing my Laducas, like my Laducas for tap class, so like, well, I feel like in person they may not allow that, so I don't know. And then I'm gonna like kind of figure out some, I'm probably gonna use like Ziploc bags, but if I can figure some other stuff out, because I do have a bunch of small bags that I can maybe use to like organize it and stuff, and then I'm gonna like organize it. Like, like organize it, and I know it's early that I'm like already like putting together a dance bag, but like I just really have been excited about it, and also I want to like keep it well organized. There is some stuff that I know for a fact that I will need, like a few things. And one thing that I know I will need is, I kind of feel like I have a JoJo cup that like holds almost a bottle of water, which is probably going to work perfectly fine. So that's not like an issue. And I did use it before with like dance. Plus I have a cup with my name on it that I can maybe use. I don't know, like, but I'll figure out like a cup. And then I know for a fact I am gonna need like a travel like actually I would say deodorant, but I feel like I don't use deodorant. I'm not a deodorant person. Like, I don't, now that sounds bad. But think about it this way, deodorant is only so you don't smell. I use perfume, because the reasoning that I use perfume is I have a lot of perfumes, and I just like perfume, and the reason I have so many, none of them are like super fancy, even though one really looks fancy, but it was from Dollar Tree. And you're looking for like a way to get like perfume that's like fancy look. Let Sam in. Come on. Come on, Sam. Sam. Hello, baby. Yeah, you're not gonna like me going in person to a dance studio because you don't like it when I leave. And the thought of like, and the fact that when this happens, I'm not gonna be home for a lot of the time. I'm gonna feel, so right now, okay. Sam, can I like get closer? Like over here, like right here, you can lay there. You wanna lay on my lap, I'll let you. Yeah. But like for Sam, it's probably gonna be a nightmare because he doesn't like it when I leave. And that means right now, the plan is we are gonna find a competition studio near us. I know for a fact there is a couple near us, or I know for a fact that there's one, and I can't think of what the name of it is because I don't know, but I know it's near because, fun fact, when I was little, I went to a dance competition. I wasn't in the dance competition, but what happened was that we were really good friends with, and the person that was one of our neighbors at one point, and eventually she moved and stuff, but we were really good friends with her, and she babysat me a couple of times, and this one time she was watching me, and we went to a dance competition because two of I think her granddaughters, or I don't even know, but the two kids that she was related to and stuff was basically basically went or were competing with the studio at a dance competition, and we went and watched. And I had so much fun that night after getting my Happy Meal from McDonald's. When I was a kid, Happy Meals were my jam. Now that I'm older, I'm McDonald's isn't really my thing. But if I do go to McDonald's, I get a Happy Meal, and then I just don't like McDonald's too much anymore. So yeah, if I have to pick a place to eat chicken nuggets, it would be Wendy's. Yeah, that I doesn't count chicken tenders or anything, just chicken nuggets but then yeah, their situation I have mixed feelings about, but there is two, and the reason behind the shoes is I'm if it's required, yes. Here's the thing, if it's absolutely required, then my parents will get it, but if it's not absolutely required, or there's something else that they'll allow, that's we can work, then they usually don't. But unless it's my birthday or something, but there's no holiday coming up with that. But yeah, I feel maybe. But I have this bag, which is for my multi-loop stretching thing, so that's good. I have that, and I have a couple different bags, but now I do know that with a lot of studios you do have to audition and for the competition team, but I feel like I have a good shot because I'm pretty good at everything. When it comes to dance, I'm pretty well rounded. Other than my flexibility and balance, I'm pretty good. When I first started worldwide or the Zoom classes, it was a different story. It was a different story because then so much need to be fixed. As a dancer, I basically didn't know any technical terms. Sam, I love you. I knew no form of technical terms. My flexibility needed a lot of help. My balance needed a lot of help. I didn't know how to use my face when it comes to dancing. and I also was bad at timing, but I feel like I am not bad at timing anymore. I don't fully. The thing for me that's hard to tell because when I'm watching and everyone at the yeah, you want some he's like, pay attention to me, Mama. Give me some love. I want some love, Mama. And attention. But like, I haven't, like, with in timing, that's hard to tell because we're on Zoom. Like, here's the thing, and no one gives us, like, the counts or anything. Sometimes you just gotta go. You can stop. I know you want attention, but let me finish filming. And you're almost done, baby. Which is, it's hard to tell. Okay, he just wants all the love and all the attention. I might just have to use Ziploc because I want to keep it organized. But yeah, there's some stuff that I'm going to be keeping in my dance bag and stuff. Then once we kind of get to the point where like I'm going to like organize my dance bag and stuff, which will save space overall, I feel like. Because right now I got different things set up. And I am going to be that person that anything that can fit in my dance bag that I can use at some point or is dance related and or just something like important like for dance, I am gonna have it in there. Like I'm talking dance blocks of that means in their space. And now I do have a pretty good dance bag and it is, I think it's a Nike one. I don't know exactly, but like I like it. It's one that a couple years ago, actually quite a few years ago, my mom bought me and Bella's sister like these like dance bags to use as like suitcases if we were like traveling or something, not realizing that they were dance slash I think gymnastics bags because I feel like I see gymnasts using like the same like type. But I have mixed feelings though, like because part of me is like most of me is happy because I'm moving on to competing and it's in person so I won't have to worry about like space and stuff. But part of me is like sad at the same time because it's like if it's done, it's done. I'm gonna miss the teacher so much and I miss being able to say, hey, I see Abby on Zoom every week like that. I feel like it's never gonna be the same. And it's like hard for me to think out like, and I'm happy because it means that I'm actually not gonna be held back from my talent and I'm actually gonna be dancing and like doing things but and like getting opportunities and stuff and actually being part of a dance team and stuff of things that I dreamed about at the same time like is sad for me. Why does moving on have to be so hard? Like, but I'm excited to like, I'm mostly excited. Like, I'm excited to be part of a dance team, be given opportunity, not being held back. Because like with Zoom, I'm definitely held back sometimes. Because like, and I say this in the sense that like, with boot camp, us Zoom people had to, and since they couldn't separate us up into two groups, we like had to do like the beginner, more beginner, like 11 and under age group, and then the 12 and up age group, which was more advanced. We had to do both, and like in the younger one, like I was having fun, I was dancing, but I was also like definitely being held back and not being challenged. It's a moment. And it's a moment but it's a moment that I have to have. Like, and here's the thing, I'm happy about it. Like, happy to not be held back anymore, be part of a dance team, not have to worry about space because I'm dancing in my house. Being able to compete and being given opportunities and being able to use my dance bag and stuff, and getting to actually talk with my dance teacher and or teachers. I don't multiple or just one, and I and being able to kind of take back my room a little bit, which is gonna be nice because what I mean by that is my room kind of just got to the point where it's all dance related, to the point where we had to move my bed out for a couple of days. We're actually gonna move it back in very soon, probably, due to the fact that boot camp and space. Sam, you can calm down for just 2 more minutes. He's like, no, I want to love on you. I want you to pay attention to me and give me love. Aww. Sammy, what do you think about Mama going to an in-person competition dance studio? You like that idea? He's like, I don't know. That would involve me leaving a couple hours or multiple times a week. He's like, stay, Mama, stay. He's like, I don't want you to leave. And being away from baby Sam, that's one of the downsides to it, because fun fact is that the longest I ever been away from baby Sam was overnight. Well, no, actually not true. It was for 3 nights and 4 days. But that was spine surgery. But other than spine surgery, the longest I've been away from him is just overnight. And yes, I'm used to being around him all the time. I'm used to being here at the house with him. I never leave the house. The thing that people don't get is my life is quarantine, and it's been that way before COVID. In the day, I don't ever go anywhere. Unless it's a doctor's appointment, and then occasionally, very rarely, when my dad will let me go to the store and I'll pick out something in my allowance or something. It's just hard to think about how I'm leaving something that I loved behind and being away from him all the time. It's but I have to do it. I have to. Because it comes down to where at this point I don't have a choice. It comes down to where either I do this or I stop dancing. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. There's downsides to it, obviously, but it's a really good thing. It does help that I do actually have a bunch of different bags that I have my bag for my stretcher. I have a bunch of different makeup bags. And let me actually find. There's one like makeup case, but that's not like a makeup bag. Mm-hmm. I'll find it. I have a bunch of like different bags. Let me check some really quickly. Oh, this fits and stuff. I am gonna like convince my dad to get like a small pencil like box or something to put some bobby pins and like hair ties and that sort of stuff. But I'm excited. Tomorrow I am gonna film for you guys, but tomorrow I am gonna pretty much start organizing my dance bag. Because at this point, even though it could be a little while, like here's the thing, and this is the thing that I was very annoying about, was the fact that I'm the type where I don't want to stop dancing. I'm not stopping dancing. But I wanted to be prepared for in case they weren't doing the worldwide again. So I, from the beginning, went like, well, what if they don't do it after this? I want to be prepared so I don't have to wait like a week or 2 weeks before we know where I'm dancing at. And I have a studio already lined up, ready to go. So when it happens, and immediately we can sign up and stuff like that. But my dad went like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, we'll figure that out when it comes down to it. And I'm like, then that's pointless. There's no harm. It's better to be prepared ahead of time. So when it does happen, you're already prepared. So you're not like, oh, let's find a studio now, which involves waiting because we have to find a studio. And I'm like, oh, instead we could be like, oh, okay, let's switch over to the studio. It would save so much time, but no one in my dad was not big into that plan. Nothing up against my dad. He's amazing. I love him. And so much. But like, I'm gonna start like preparing. That way, like, things are organized. And things are organized / ready to go. For when we get the call. Now this wouldn't work for like shoes. Like, also I'm probably gonna need more cheater shoes, but I feel like maybe not. I don't know. But like, this is definitely gonna be good and cute. I did mess up though on the paint, and it does look a little bit bad, but this can go inside, and there's room so I can like put other things and stuff. So peace out. But I'm outside. But a couple I already told you, so never mind. But I'm excited, but I'm definitely sad to leave the teacher. I still have my connections And it's not like at this point, there's still a very, 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 well, not like small chance, there's still a chance of them doing worldwide, but I don't think they are because I feel like Abby would have posted something by now. And she hasn't, so that's freaking me out. But I went ahead and told my parents that I don't think they're doing it again. That way, we can get ready. Now is actually the perfect timing though, because this is when a lot of studios they start getting ready for like competition season and stuff. Peace out.